Okay, shalom, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, the 144,000, the governing body, 12,000 from each tribe. All right, shalom to the rest of the elect out there, whoever you may be. Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Baha, Recha, Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone. Honor and salutations to the Akim pushing this gospel, this good news the world over, in sincerity and in truth. Adawan Ratazah, that is to say, Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And yeah, man, you know what today is, okay? Just another heathenistic folly day, okay? And that day is Valentine's Day, okay? Also known as Lupercalia, all right? And, this is another folly day that the whole world is involved in, and that a lot of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians, were the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, the Lord's chosen people, all right? You know, a lot of you are partakers in this, man. You know, you commemorate this day, all right? You know, you go all out to spend a whole bunch, on your spouse, all right? Which, there's nothing wrong with, buying, your woman, something nice, all right? But to uphold this day and to esteem this day, all right? Really, you're basically sacrificing to idols, all right? Okay, and you're partaking in a pagan custom tradition, which is not a part of the scriptures whatsoever. All right, so I got an article from Sky History, all right, the pagan roots of Valentine's Day, which, you can always, look into this and do some more research, all right? And every year, February the 14th, which is what it is today, the world marks Valentine's Day. Millions send messages and gifts and, of love to the people most important in their lives, okay? And you should be showing love all the time. Okay, you don't set aside one day for all that, okay? You'd be forgiven for thinking the 14th has its roots in the Christian faith, with the day seemingly named after St. Valentine, a priest who lived during the 3rd century AD. However, many historians believe the day originated from the Roman pagan festival of fertility called Lupercalia, an event filled with animal sacrifice, random coupling, and the whipping of women. You see that? Not quite the romantic chocolate and roses day that we celebrate today. Yeah, man, it's got its pagan roots. Right? Lupercalia was a major festival on the Roman calendar and was commemorated every year on February the 15th. It was held in the honor of the gods Faunus and Lupercus, the gods of agriculture and fertility. Okay? Pagan gods. It also honored the mythological founders of Rome, Romulus and Remus. See that? See, this is a drawing of it. All right? They held feasts and things like that. Okay? You best believe they had idols and the bow to as well. Okay, so it's not of the Bible whatsoever, all right? We're called to be separate from this world as Israelites, holy, set apart, Kodash in the ancient Hebrew, okay? So this is nothing but fairy tale nonsense, all right? These are Roman gods, Edomite gods, so-called WHITE man gods, all right? True love is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible to the best of, our ability, okay? And having faith, all right? And that's what will, give you spiritual peace and love. Because really, that's what makes sense in this world, And, these Western women ain't even real women anymore anyway, man. They ain't feminine, okay? The moral decadence of this society is it's getting worse and worse, all right? And these women jump from man to man, especially if you don't please them, all right? And even if you do please them, they ain't satisfied with that. You see? So let's get the book of Colossians. We'll start at chapter 2 and verse 8. All right. So Colossians, I can find it. Chapter 2. All right. And this is, to the Israelites living in Colossus. All right. And it reads, "Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach." You see, all right? Spoil meaning to rob, And most of our people, they've been robbed in the mind of, of who, they are, all right? Following the ways of this world, okay? Keeping this pagan folly day, and not just this, but keeping all these folly days and things like that, and like Christmas, which went, New Year's Day, which went as well. And all these stupid, festivals that these heathens, uphold, you see? And that's the case. That's the problem. They like to follow after the heathen. All right. And we have our own high holidays. All right. Like the Day of Atonement, the Feast of Tabernacles. All right. Hanukkah. Okay. That's why Jeremiah said this. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear you the word which the Lord Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Okay. All you Israelites, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. That's right, man. We're called not to learn the ways of the heathen. Right? Don't follow after them. Okay? Don't follow after their ways. Don't envy the wicked. Right? Envy not the wicked and choose none of his ways, man. Don't do what these people do out here, man. Okay? They sacrifice to their false gods. Alright? We should be seeking the old paths. Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 16, and it reads, thus saith Yahweh, stand you in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and you shall find rest for your souls. That's right, coming back to the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay. That's what's gonna give it this is our spiritual food, man. Okay, spiritual water. Like, this is true rest for our souls, man. Okay. Whilst we're in captivity. Okay. And it reads, but they said we will not walk therein. And most of our people don't want to hear this, man. Okay. They mock and scorn and laugh at the prophets of the Lord. Okay. And that's the problem. All right. Valentine's Day is not an old path, right, for the nation of Israel. Okay. It's rooted in paganism. All right. See Lupercalia. Paganism, goes back to a pagan meaning heathen. You see? Paganism, from the Wikipedia, is a term first used in the 4th century by early Christians for people in the Roman Empire who practiced polytheism or ethnic religions other than Judaism. Alright? In the time of Roman Empire, individuals fell into the pagan class either because they were increasingly rural and provincial relative to the Christian population. Alright? So, you see? So it all goes back to paganism, man. All these multiple false gods that they serve. All right, heathenistic customs. All right, that's what it is at the end of the day. All right, look at the images of all this. See, look at the Rites and Mysteries of Wolf Worship by Albert and Mildred Franklin. Oh, look at this. We need a right bit. What's this got to do with the Bible? Whatsoever, nothing. See? Some goat man thing here as well. See that? And a lot of our people are going to spend a whole heap of money, on flowers and chocolate and all that stuff. A lot. Draining your pockets. Go all out, man. Because, our people, how people are like. You see? With all these, look at the, with all these big roses and all that stuff. You're going to go all out for, and, these wild, extravagant dates and things like that. You see? And at the end of the day, man, this is about woman worship, man. Putting the woman over the man. All right? And people look at us funny when, we despise these foolish so-called holidays. All right? And that reminds me of this scripture here. That's it. The book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, verse 4, wherein they think it strange that you run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. Right? People look at you funny if you don't do what they do. All right? You don't follow the masses. Okay? Scripture talks about, not following a multitude to do evil. Okay? You know, they'd rather separate you from your company if you don't do what, you know, don't get along with the crowd, which is good, because blessed are you when when people shall revile you and say all bad things about you and separate you from their company. That's good. So count yourself blessed when that happens. Count yourself blessed, honestly. Okay? And you'd have to hear their foolish conversations and things like that. All right? It's a headache. So that, so a lot talk about, you say that guy, he don't do what we used to do anymore, man. He don't celebrate, Valentine's Day. He don't come out with us. He don't do all those things like he used to do. Why is he moving this way? They'll think you're the one with mental illness when they're the ones with demons on them. They're the ones with the problem, but they think it's you. You see? So let them believe that, man. All right? You think I'm troubled by that? Absolutely not. I ain't losing sleep whatsoever. Psalm chapter 97. All right? In verse 9, and it reads, "For you, Yahweh, are high above all the earth. You are exalted far above all gods." Right? And the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Okay? You that love Yahweh hate evil. And we hate evil, and this is evil. Valentine's Day is evil. He preserves the soul of his saints, which are the Israelites. He delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked. You see? So, this devil, Esau Edom, so-called white man, has snares and traps for our people, man. Okay? So yeah, man, this pagan custom is nothing but evil, and participating in it, all right, means you're sacrificing to another god. All right? Remember, Yahweh is a jealous power. You see? Exodus chapter 20. All right, the 10 Commandments, all right? Verse 1. And God spake all these words, saying, I am Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Verse 3. You shall have no other gods before me, right? No other gods before me. You should not be worshipping any other god. Okay, and there's, now people revere these other religions in false ways. Okay? Show high reverence to them. All right? More than they do the Bible. Let's get the definition of the word reverence from just from Google. Oxford Dictionary definition. Define reverence. Right.
Reverence.
Noun, deep respect. All right. And respect, meaning back or again, spect to look. All right, to look back. All right. Deep respect for someone or something. You see? But our people, most of them, man, they respect the vain philosophies of this world. Right? Regard or treat with deep respect. Admire, high regard, high esteem, revere. You see? A gesture indicative of deep respect, a bow or curtsy. Our people, again saying people, man. Okay? That's how it is. That's how it is with our people, unfortunately. Okay? And really, you're supposed to love your partner anyways. There's no need to set aside a single day just to show, love to your woman or whatever. All right? And anyway, most of these women want to suck your pockets dry, and they're not even appreciative. And if they are, it's temporary. Okay? Then they done forgot about it. See? And the Lord ain't dealing with this, right? Men bowing down to women. All right? Saying, will you marry me? All right? And men are the prize, right? Not the women. The majority of you women will learn that the hard way. Okay? Okay. First John chapter 2 and 15. All right, milk scripture. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world, which is Valentine's Day. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. That's right, man. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. That's what Valentine's Day is of. It always has been, right? And these devils, they'll change the names of these pagan festivals that they keep, that their ancestors kept, man. All right? Over time, over in history, they'll change. They'll change the names of these things, okay? So yeah, Valentine's Day is a part of this world, Lupercalia, all right? And celebrating that takes you away from the love of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, okay? And this world is about to pass away, as it says in verse 17, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that does the will of Yahweh abides forever. Because that's the whole duty of man, really, Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments. You see? That's what makes sense. And you'll find that's true peace, honestly. So, yeah, man. Don't be partaking in this. And all this is, available on the internet. It's not like it's difficult to find. You see? So, anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.